Hello everyone, it's Just a Dad. Today I'm going to do a review on the Mova P10. I'm going to see how well it cleans up this big mess on carpet. We've got some coffee grounds in the carpet, long hairs. We got some fake poop. We're going to check obstacle avoidance. I did buy this with my own money. It's retailing for $400. I did give it a Just a Dad sticker seal of approval, so I will put a link into it in the show description notes. It doesn't do the best with obstacle avoidance, but that's because it's a little bit cheaper and it has a little bit cheaper sensor. Okay, let's see how it does with the long hairs and the ground coffee in the carpet. Not very good with the long hairs. We'll see how it does with obstacle avoidance. Now earlier I did test it with a cable. It doesn't recognize cables hardly at all. It might have recognized that fake poop. And I do have it turned up really loud for maximum suction. Ooh, you know, it did recognize it, but it just gets too close to it. So while it did recognize it, that L40 was $500, I think. It's a much better robot. But this still gets the sticker seal of approval because at $400, it's a good buy if you're worried about privacy. So, yeah, nope. Didn't recognize it at all. Now, I did use this at my home for a week, and I did not have a problem with it. And my house was pretty picked up, not super picked up all the time, but it always made it back to the dock. It's doing a pretty good job of vacuuming. I've only got it doing one pass though. And we can see in the app it's doing, going back and forth, making the lines. So I turned it to quiet, and it is pretty quiet. We've got quiet, standard, turbo, max, and then there's this max plus, which that's really loud, but not too bad. Yeah, it's trying to, no, boy, it wants to avoid it, but then it just kind of gets too close. Like it knows it's there, but no. It didn't like that I was standing here earlier. It like identified this as an obstacle or something. I was standing here earlier, and sometimes that happens. So now it's doing this really weird pattern of kind of going back and forth right on it. But it is giving it an extra clean right there. So it is able to get that coffee off the floor. Now, if I had this thing on 2 passes, it would definitely get the rest of that. Okay, it's returning to the dock. Ooh, that is full. Did an excellent job. Now, there was a little bit left in. Okay, so hair wrap. We're going to get a little bit of hair wrap, yeah, around where here is, yeah. So that does pop off. You can get the hair wrap off relatively easy, or you may have to cut it off. This side doesn't pop off. Oh yeah, it does. So you do get some hair wrap. You can upgrade this roller to the Dream Tri-Cut for 50 bucks. It does a really good job of getting rid of the long hairs. Okay, let's go check the docking station. So here's the docking station. There's where it's going to auto empty all of that dust and debris. It's going to go into this dust bag. You're going to have to change that about every couple weeks. Here's the mop pads. I did a video earlier where it mopped up a big messy mess. There's a clean water tank. Yeah, I wouldn't spend more than 400 bucks on this. This is a budget line with that sensor, but this is a really good docking station. It does have the dirt detection sensor when it's mopping, when it sucks the water up into the dirty water tank. If the water's too dirty, it does tell the robot to go back and re-mop that area you just came from. And I did verify that does work. The Mova app is really good. The LiDAR works very well at mapping your house. Here's the map of my, see it's returning to charge. But you can go in there. It's just so many different settings. I didn't do a setup video for this. It's just too close to the P10. I will be doing a comparison between these two. Better obstacle avoidance, better corner cleaning, a little bit more suction power. Okay, we're hoping for that thunk sound. That'll let us know that all the debris went into the dust bag.
Starts charging. Start auto empty.
Okay, I heard it. We'll check it, make sure, and it's very quiet, auto emptying. Okay, let's see how it auto emptied. You wouldn't think this would be that big a deal, but some robots cannot auto empty very well. All right, ooh, there's a screw in there. Yeah, I was putting in some new lights. So it didn't auto empty the screw, but everything else it did, that's excellent. Definitely don't pay more than $400. It is on sale right now for $400. This might even go on a bigger sale because Mova loves to put these on sale. I think I saw that one for $400 or $500. I just can't keep these prices straight anymore. I'm coming up with a spreadsheet to help, but these prices are just all over the place. It's definitely just a data approved. It's a little cheaper, smaller sensor. The P10 Pro is a better one, but you are going to pay more money. So if your stuff is generally picked up around your house and you don't mind the corner cleaning not being the best, this is an excellent robot vacuum cleaner. Be sure and check out if you want to see how it mops, and obstacle avoidance is about the same with mopping. But yeah, it does a really good job. I show you the auto re-cleaning feature. Again, I did buy this with my own money. I wasn't paid for this video. In the future, I may start some of that. But these are brands that I trust and believe in. I will not review a product and put my Just a Dad sticker seal of approval on it if I don't think it's going to clean well. You're going to have a great user experience, and it's relatively easy to use. So again, I really do appreciate everybody's support. If you could, please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.